Alright guys, we're coming back at you with another video. We're going to do our morning routine video. It's a little windy out here and I don't have my good speaker, so hopefully you guys can hear me alright. Okay, so what we're going to start off with, morning, when you guys get up, you really should have a specific type of routine, at least some form of a routine that you do when you get up in the morning, so that you have something that you can do ongoing that will always work, that you can use. Do that. And that you can get used to doing. That becomes a habit, because that's really, really important to have a habit for the morning and also for the evening. But if you're a morning person, your morning routine is going to be a little bit more, that's something you're going to do more. If you're an evening person, evening routine is going to be something that you do more. Best is actually a type of a morning routine and a type of an evening routine. So if you're a morning person, you could do a 15-minute morning routine and a 10-minute evening routine, or a 5-minute evening routine. If you're if you're not a morning person, then you can do a 5-minute morning routine just to get the blood circulating, and then do a 15, maybe even 20-minute evening routine to really get you good, so worked out, so that you can rest really well at night. Okay, so we're going to start off the morning routine like so. So first off, we're going to start off with kind of the shoulders and kind of warming up this area in the body here. So what I want you to do is you're going to rotate your shoulders back, bring them up like this, and down just like that. Okay, so we're doing it nice and smooth. You see how I'm doing that? I'm going to face this way, up, then down, just like that. Okay, right about 10 or 20 times. You can just do it 10 times. 10 to 15 is good. And from right here, what we're going to do is we're going to go straight to, we're actually going to go up now. So from here, we're going to go to the neck. So base of the neck, where the spine meets the skull. And what we're doing is not leaning, but we're actually just tilting in place. Does that make sense? So I'm not moving and stretching my neck here, but I'm actually just turning it in place. Yep, like this. Okay. Then from here, we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to circle in place, just rotating on the axis point between the spine and the skull. Okay, we're not moving the whole neck right now, just rotating like this. Good. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing, turning, rotating, nice and easy, going side to side. And you can also go at an angle. See that? So you're tilting your head here, and you're just doing the same thing at an angle. See, in all these, you don't have to necessarily do every single one of these. You can just take one and build it into your training routine for the morning. I have to squint because the sun's in my eye. Okay. All right, now from right here, you want to bring the shoulders forward and back. Forward once, back 3 times. Most people kind of naturally try to go forward. The forward motion is to help elongate those back muscles in the very back, going out this way, but you also want to really stretch in the front and tighten the muscles coming this way. So you're coming forward once and back 3 times, and you can do that a couple of times, 2 or 3 times. Okay, next one that we're gonna do, I want to, from here, we're going to go straight to the torso twist. So hands on your hips like so. You're just gonna twist at the hip. What you're trying to do is twist the torso, right, without moving the hips. You guys see that? Try to keep your hips still, and we're just twisting the torso only right now. Just the torso. Okay, which is this area. Basically, you're twisting up in here, pushing your chest to the other side as you do that. So we're rotating just like this. Okay, the next motion we're going to do is the same thing. We're going to bend side to side just like this, okay? So we're bending the torso. I like to start slow and get bigger. All right, trying to keep your hips in place. Okay, don't move your hips sideways. Just trying to move just the torso area. Nice and easy, nice and smooth, that's the key. Don't jerk, nice and smooth, nice and slow. Okay, now we're gonna move out to the hips. Same thing, you're going hips, you're going side to side on the hips, nice and easy. I have to do it real easy because I did a workout last night at another friend of mine's school, and so my hips are like, woo, but it was a lot of fun. Okay, then forward and backward. Okay, I'm going to show you forward and backward from the side here. And then from here, we're going to circle. One way, and then you can circle the other way. Good, then from here, we're going to go down to the knees. So you can just circle the knees a few times. Again, 5 to 10 times. In the morning, you really want to do a lot of smooth reps, right? So you want to do about 5 to 10 because you want the blood circulating on each exercise. You want to try and do 5 to 10. I say 5 because if you only have 5 minutes, 5 is a perfect number to be able to get through all this stuff in 5 minutes. All right. And you can also do ankles if you want to. 5 to 10 times ankles, rolling. All right. Okay. Now next, what we want to do is you guys can follow some of our Tai Chi procedures. I'm just going to give you some of the Tai Chi moves that you can do to add into this. Now, if you don't have time to do the Tai Chi, you can go straight to the functional type exercises, okay? So the functional exercises are really important. The Tai Chi ones are fantastic because they get your mind and your body in a calm state so that you have energy. It causes your energy to flow throughout the whole entire body and not get stuck anywhere. That's the whole purpose of Tai Chi, really. It's to get all your energy flowing throughout the whole entire body. And the second piece is directing it, but that's something else. Okay, so from right here, we start off with a couple of Tai Chi moves. The first one we're going to do is we're just going to do our hands in connection with our body here like this. And I just want to do a simple one, which is the first move in our Tai Chi form. So we're going to bring one leg out like so. Scoot back a little bit so you guys can see me. One leg out here, which is my left leg. I'm going to bring my left hand up here, and I'm just going to sit, okay, and bring my elbows together, and I want to come here. Here. And then I'm going to change, switch to the other side, and do the same thing. And so while I'm doing this, I'm just going to go back and forth doing it, okay? So I'm just going to go from here, back, here, back. Okay, so very much a back and forth motion, and you just do that again. Okay, and the idea of that motion is it's actually called strumming the lute, but that's what essentially you're doing. You're just strumming, playing a musical instrument, right? Okay, so that's that one. Now the next one we're going to do I want to do is, let's do that one. Yeah, we'll do apparent close-up, okay? So we're going to do the side push lunge, which is called apparent close-up in the Chinese, the way the Chinese say it. So we're here. What we're going to do is bring our hands here, just like so. And we're going to take our foot, one of our legs, I would say left leg for me. I'm going to step out. I'm going to start with my leg pointing at the tip, like so. And I'm going to step out, so bend my knee down, step out. Okay, see that? So I bend down, step out, and then I'm going to push. Just like that, okay? And then you can switch legs and do the same exact thing. Alright, so come here, start here. I'm going to step out with my leg as I sink down with my knees. Or you can sink first, step out, and then okay. You notice when I do this, I push, I keep my elbows in. I don't know if you guys can see my elbows. But I keep my elbows in and I'm going to push out here. I don't straighten my arms all the way out. I want to keep my elbows bent as I push out, okay? So that is what they call apparent close-up. We just call it lunging push. Okay, so the last one that I want to do, last technique I want to do is, oh, we'll do it. Kind of don't want to do this one, but we'll do brush knee. That's a good one. Okay, so brush knee step. All right, so from right here, you're going to start with one hand up like this, almost like a snake. You're gonna put the other hand underneath, and what we're gonna do from here, one foot comes up, so same way, here, and I'm gonna sink down, step out, and I'm going to push with one hand and brush across the knee with the other one. So it looks like this. Okay? And then I'll do the same thing going the other way. Here, sink, step out, push, and brush. Okay? So this is the idea. Your hands are here. This is the position your hands take. Okay, and one knee is, the low one is going to brush across the knee, the high one's just going to push. Okay, so it looks like this. Okay, a little bit more complex, right? And they call it brush knee because that bottom hand's brushing across the knee. That's the idea. Okay, so those are 3 techniques that you guys can do for morning workout as far as your Tai Chi goes. Now, as far as after you do those, or even if you take those completely out, you want to always add in functional fitness techniques, okay? So I'll give you just like an example of that. One of them is leg raises. You guys all know leg raises, right? So basically you can do slow leg raises, okay? And you can do and you want to do them slow. In the morning you don't want to yank them. You want to do them nice and slow. Focus on the muscle and pushing it up there, but push it up there slow. So wherever your flexibility is, you start at that level. That could be your ankle. It does not matter. You want to start low and then work your way slowly up, but you don't want to be too high. The next thing you want to do, or that you can do, is these lunges. So you can have your hands on your hips, and you can come out like so, step out and lunge, just like this. Okay. Real simple. And you basically do those, and as you do them, you get a little bit deeper. Okay, so you go down further, or you step out more if you want to step out more. Basically, you're bending a little bit deeper on each lunge, trying to stretch your hips, your hip flexors and all that stuff out real good, okay? But in motion, you don't want to hold in any of the moves. In the morning, you just want to do it in motion. because you're trying to get that blood circulation going. You're trying to get your muscles strengthened and stretched at the same time. Okay, so that is the video on the morning routine for this morning. And we will see you guys on our evening routine video. Okay? All right, thanks for watching.